Hey everybody, John Hickey here. I am the Parish Athletic Director for Sacred Heart, for those that don't know me, for the CYO. And I just want to just give a quick update and message for our start of indoor basketball coming up this weekend. And first and foremost, I want to thank all of you for trusting us to bring your children back to play basketball and for being a part of the return to indoor sports, which is way overdue and something that we never saw coming. So we are fortunate for your support, for our volunteers who have been working extremely hard to get everything coordinated for the season to begin and get everything going, as well as our coaches and behind the scenes crew, as well as Father Fred and Mr. C, who have been extremely supportive and helpful in helping us get the program back and operating. So, with that said, CYO recently successfully completed the swimming and track seasons, and basketball is by far the largest of indoor sports. So there are over 300 teams entered into the CYO basketball season upcoming, which is over 3,000 players in Queens and Brooklyn. So it's a pretty big undertaking, and we have had some false starts, but we are very happy to say that we will begin our season this weekend with what's considered a soft opening. So, due to a lot of schools backing out or having certain COVID related issues, all of the previous schedules that have been distributed are completely void, null and void. This weekend, only 6 games will be played, and success in this weekend will lead to a full opening over the next couple of weeks where we can get our schedules reset and concrete. And we do appreciate that. We know that you guys make weekend plans, etc., based on those schedules. So we do appreciate your patience with us as we make numerous changes, and we'll be working on getting full schedules going forward. So let's just talk quickly about the games that are coming up for this weekend. First and foremost, if you visit shypsports.com, right, that's where you can see the games that will be played. We've also notified and confirmed with the coaches, but if you get confused, hit shypsports.com and you can see the schedule of games upcoming this weekend. Also, due to the nature of the world we live in now and the recent Omicron variant, we do have a list of paperwork that's required for our players and spectators as we begin the season. So the first thing that I just want to go over is that you would have been emailed this, and this is also available on shypsports.com, all of these forms. But the first thing is this CYO COVID release waiver. Must be signed per family, one per family for the season. If you did it already and we have it, great. If you don't, if you haven't done it, please do. Your child will not be able to play unless that waiver is filled out. The next item is the COVID tracing system that we're going to be using. And regardless of where we stand for what we believe is necessary and whatnot, this is what we have to follow in order to get going. So there's a form. This form is also available on the website. This form is going to be required for every person who enters the building. Whether you are a spectator, a parent, a child, a coach, you are required to fill out this form. And I will just make a quick note that these are required in all CYO facilities. So no matter whether your game this weekend is home at Sacred Heart or away at one of the other facilities, you will be required to fill out this form. There are separate forms for adults and children. And please, if you want to help us expedite the paperwork process, please print out that form and fill it out prior to coming to the gym. And that'll make it pretty quick to hand in. The other item is that there will be a spectator roster form, and we're just going to collect the names of all the people who enter the gym, put it on a form, and this way we know again, who needs to be contacted in case there is any item that comes up that requires contact. As far as gameplay goes, we've been using a system where the children did not have to wear a mask during play. However, they will be required due to all these variants and the updates in the systems. They will be required to have a mask on their face, whether they are on the court or just on the sidelines. So the bottom line is a mask must be worn, whether you're a player, a spectator, for whatever reason, in the gym at all times. Players, while on the floor, are not forced to wear their mask over their mouth and nose, as is tolerable by the player. So if your child cannot tolerate wearing a mask while they are running around the floor, they can pull it down around their chin. They don't have to have it over their mouth. Um, and then as far as social distancing and keeping our kids hydrated, all of the players have been, and if they haven't, they will shortly by their coach. They have been given a drawstring bag as well as a water bottle, and we encourage you to make sure that they have their names on those bags and all of their personal items. Put them in the bags. This way, the kids each have their own bag. All of their stuff is separated. There's no mixing of drinks and sweaty clothing or whatever. So keep make sure all the players bring their bags and utilize their bags and their water bottles during the games. And naturally, while you're in the gym, please maintain social distancing and all of the protocols that we've been following. And naturally, once again, I just want to thank everyone for your patience. We are really working our asses off to get this thing started and started right. So we appreciate your patience. We appreciate your help. Our volunteers have been fantastic, and we expect that having a good weekend this weekend will turn into a successful season going forward. One last item I just want to bring up is parking. Please make sure you do not block the driveway across the street by the rectory where the priests park, as well as move their cones to park cars. Just please make sure you keep away from that area when you park. You can park in the schoolyard when it's available. And of course, there's usually plenty of street parking, and the cars move a lot in between games. So parking shouldn't be a big deal. And we're not expecting snow this weekend, so that shouldn't be a big deal. And then lastly, next Friday, I believe that's January 21st, the Knights of Columbus is going to host their what was always annual free throw shooting contest. So all players ages 9 to 14 are invited to join the Knights of Columbus free throw contest. And that will be, I think it begins around 7 o'clock Friday night. And we'll put more information again on the website, shypsports.com. But once again, thank you everybody for your cooperation. If you have any questions, shoot an email to sacredheartsports@gmail.com, and we will do our best to answer your email quickly. But we are super excited, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you.